Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Wednesday, July 15th, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm a shamanic practitioner and I use shamanic techniques, including speaking with our ancestors. I'm a world bridge walker, which means I'm able to walk through dimensions and connect with spirit guides, angels, oracle guides, and I also read tarot cards for extra insight. And I do this to help you stay on your life path so that we're just doing our best, living one day at a time, not falling back to any bad habits that we've let go of, so that we can be our healthiest self, taking care of ourselves, especially emotionally and mentally, spiritually. So if this is your first time here, all my information is down in that diddly-do box. LindaTheLightWorker.com is my website, or you can email me directly, LindaTheLightWorker@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. This is a general reading for all of us, especially during the time of COVID, with so much uncertainty out there. Holy cow, lots of things going on. Today I'm using the Star That Never Walks Around tarot deck by Stella Bennett. And I have to tell you, it's a very unusual deck that I love. It uses Native American traditions and philosophies, along with all the many other New Age elements added in, such as prayer, meditation. Not that prayer is whatever. Check it out. It's really great. Info down below. Let's jump into our cards. Again, general reading. Our first card today is the 10 of butterflies, and this tends to associate with the butterflies are similar to the swords that we have in the traditional tarot. So it especially represents all of our air signs, and those air signs are Aquarian, Gemini, and Libra. But this is general for all of us. Now look at all these locusts. Holy cow. Like, if you didn't know it, locusts have really been in and destroying Africa. And here, this message is the locusts have come and have destroyed the crops. So what's that mean? Some of you feel like you've been eaten up, like what's been eating at you. If you allow whatever is eating at you right now to keep consuming you, it will devour you. And just like as the locusts come and they come in cycles. That's an important thing to remember. The locusts appear in cycles, so this could be a cyclical thing for you, where you may be having a feeling of depression or a heaviness is around, or some thoughts or thought bubbles are really eating at you. So the invitation here is to recognize this. Today's a great day for some professional help. Maybe you need some help with your taxes. You know, here in the US, today's tax day. This is also a time, the locust is an invitation to release what no longer serves you, of really letting go. It could be relationships that are eating at you. This could be you have been working at friendship or marriage or partnership or something for a long time, and it's really just not working out. It's destroying you. So cut your losses and break free. This can also portend a time when perhaps you've made some plans and they've immediately been changed. I mean, I really do feel like we are in this time of locust where things are all up in the air and being destroyed. Systems are being destroyed. So just be aware of that. Doesn't mean it has to hit you hard personally. You know, maybe your accountant is going through, this is a message for me. Maybe my accountant is going through, this is why I haven't heard from her for my taxes. But seriously, this locust could be generating this anxiety. Locusts are destructive. So, really allow them to, the locust will strip you of everything. And now for some of you, the interesting message I'm hearing from Spirit is that perhaps it's important for this stripping down. It's important for your rebuilding, but you don't have to go all the way down to the, I'm seeing this, the bark, like look at this little like twig. Well, I guess that's a similar thing on all their cards, but I'm seeing that green like twig, like really eating it down to the core there. So Some of you might need professional help. If you have a locust, you might need to call an exterminator, or you might need to contact your attorney or your accountant or whatever this locust energy represents for you, your therapist. Did I already say that? I really feel like some people, there's a lot of anxiety and chaos happening out there. And those of you who are extra sensitive might be picking up on it, or it may be intensifying your own. So if you're able, there are COVID specialist mental health professionals out there waiting to hear from you, available to help you get through. So pay attention to what is coming up for you. If it's old memories that are eating at you, you gotta get some professional help. Listen, sometimes we can't do it all on our own. I get it. You know, sometimes we need outside influences. So just keep that, don't judge yourself. Just look at what you need and care for yourself that way. All right, let's go into this second card. It's so beautiful. Our second card is the Queen of Turtles. Now, my turtle people are strongly represented in our community here on YouTube. My turtles are Capricorn, Taurus, and my Virgo. So all my earthly signs are the turtles. I also have a turtle rising in this deck. And the turtle represents the pentacle sign in the traditional tarot. So what this beautiful woman is reminding you as she sits with the turtle, this is a time, this gentle mother is nurturing and loving her child. Look at how she's taking care of that little turtle. You're her little turtle. You're her little turtle. You need some extra TLC today. So this beautiful mother is being extra gentle with her turtle and being kind to it, playing with it, talking to it softly outside. And it's about, if you're able to move some of this energy into some kind of craft, an arts and craft, or some sort of painting, or making something with your hands, unearthly. Oh my gosh, could you play in some dirt today? That will really help ground you down. Especially now with the butterflies, you know, they're all about living in the head. So some of the stuff that's running around in your head, if you're having repetitive messages, or the locusts are just like clearing out, like consuming all of your thoughts, by getting your hands in the soil, planting, playing with clay, painting, some sort of earthly element, that's going to help ground you down and that's our action for today, to get grounded down back into our body so we're out of our head. Excuse me. You know, some of you might be freaking out a little bit about money too. And it's in your head because everything has been changing. Maybe you're going to have to get rid of some of your subscriptions. You know, maybe you're going to have to trim, you know, these locusts could be eating up your finance. So just pay attention to where this locust energy is coming at you today and notice it. Just notice it. And then, of course, look at how gentle she is with that turtle. Look at how gentle she is. Isn't that beautiful? All right, our third and final tarot card today is another turtle. These turtles love coming out for you. And this is the same turtle we've had before. Holy cow, it's another 10. We have 2 matching numbers. Again, we had that yesterday and the day before. This is another 10. So this is the raven, and he's carrying this stick as his coup. Now, ravens are all about those unseen forces, that magic that happens beyond our control. The message here is magic is in the air. The raven always brings magic, and magic can be in incredible things can unfold. So let's say the locusts have eaten through your finances, and then the raven brings news of a class action settlement and you get a payout. It works like, I mean, that's a possibility of something that can happen, or an example. But the raven is really about, she is She's a powerful bird. She's full of magic and she knows how to create her magic. So those of you who do know how to create magic in your life, either through using intention or through candle magic or whatever little prayer or ritual that you use, today's a great day to be cultivating and working with your raven. Get ready like for magic to appear. And it's also an invitation to count your blessings. And remember that you don't have to have a lot of money to feel rich. It's not about those cash dollars. What is even more valuable today is having time, having peace of mind, having a spiritual practice and a meditation practice that serves you, having wonderful relationships with others who can understand and you can communicate with. So remember that your wealth is not simply by the dollars. That's not how it works. It's about really keeping it counting your blessings in so many ways. And when we are able to count those blessings and to feel whole in our in the wealth of our life and just the joy of being able to really write those things down. Sometimes I have to go refer to my list, like to my blessings list, to remember all of my blessings in my life. And there are so many. Honestly, I can just start thinking about it and get overwhelmed with joy, feeling it. So this is the invitation, is to remember that you have, he's counting his coups, count your good fortune. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself that time and space to feel your feelings, but don't let them, those locusts, eat you up, because they will come in and destroy your property, your home and property. Okay, let's go into our final card today, which is from the beautiful Denise Linn, the Gateway deck. And I do love this deck very much. Our card today is letting go. Look at you, those fishies. I know my Pisceans know this reading is just for them. Some of them have some big things to let go of. The message today is, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. I surrender joyously to the ebb and flow in life. I surrender joyfully to the ebb and flow in life. Isn't that beautiful? Going with the flow. Staying on our path and staying in that flow, especially during this time of COVID, can seem a little impossible because there's so much unknown and we have so many unknown forces. But look at these fish. Do they look like they care where they're swimming? I mean, they know they're in the water. Well, maybe they don't, but they're headed somewhere. And maybe it's just staying with the flow and allowing it to unfold. And those of us who have been so attached to certainty, that is a difficult request. But the invitation is today is to focus your energy and don't let those destructive thoughts tear you up. And if it's time, maybe you do need to speak to someone. Maybe you need some legal advice, or maybe you really need to speak to a professional, trained professional to help you through this process. And if you'd like more information about me, or if you wanted to talk to me about what's going on with you, all my info is down here in that descriptions box. You know what to do. This isn't your first time here on YouTube. You watch videos, you know how to get content. All right, kiddo, that's our reading for today. It sounds like could be a little emotional today. You might have some things come up, but that's all right. Don't allow those emotions to overrule you. It's okay to let things go. It's okay to let go of the resistance and just be relaxed and fluid. But it takes a little practice. And you know what? I know you can do it because you have come through so much. You've done such a great job. You have worked so hard to get just to here. So be sure to honor yourself. say nice things to you, drink a lot of water, eat the best food possible, stretch your body, breathe deeply, and do your best to just stay in the present moment, living one day at a time, because, you know, we can't live our future today. Today is the only day we can live. So, all right, my dear, I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.